Friday afternoon again to the Low VA Rates Nation. Thanks guys for taking a couple minutes out of your busy day to spend some time with us. On today's topic, 5 ways to get the most out of your realtor. You know, it's getting spring, so I know some of us may have mountains of snow in the backyard, but soon it will be filled with green grass and we're going to be getting into the spring buying season for homes. So we thought we'd take a little bit of time out of our day today to talk about 5 ways we can help maximize that impact of the real estate agent. So let's start with number 1 today. Shopper agents. Just to let you know, not all real estate agents are created equal. We're looking for the value that they're going to get for you. So that might be experience. How long have they been doing it? And one of the things, you know, we see a lot of things right now going on in the market where future homeowners are spending a lot of time researching information on maybe Zillow or Realtor.com or Trulia, different web pages that gives us a way to shop for homes, but what we're missing on those things is that expertise of a real estate agent that knows the area. Some of the things that they'll help you understand with is what is a good price per square foot. That's something that those online sites don't give you. But the agent will know. And one of the things is, you know, are they personable? Remember, this is the person that's going to be helping you purchase the largest transaction of most of our lives, which is a home. You've got to make sure you have a great real estate agent that you can relate to and they understand one another. You know, the next thing that we're going to look for with that real estate agent is, you know, a list of what we want. Have an idea. Do you want a home that has stairs? Do you want a home that has a basement? Do you want a home with a big backyard? Do you want one with big trees? One of the things I made a serious problem with my house, I planted trees that have now grown and I spend a large chunk of my time in the fall raking leaves. Remember that when you're looking at those houses out there, okay? Quality of life during college football season. So a list of what you want. It may be the number of bedrooms, the garage size, the schools that your kids are going to be able to go to. Some of the other things is what's the quality of the neighborhood? Do the neighbors get along? Because you don't want to move into a neighborhood and go, oh my gosh. Remember, you can't pick your in-laws, but you can pick your neighbors when you buy a house, okay? So that list of what you want, those features, maybe the fireplace things, the kitchen, number of bathrooms, keep those down here. We're looking at bathrooms, you know, bedrooms. Remember, everything in the Lewis household is all female, so bathrooms is a key thing for me. The next thing we're looking at is if you have to sell your current home, you could look at using the real estate agent to help you purchase a new home and sell your existing home. Or the other side of it is you may have a lease contract. Sometimes in today's market, if your lease expires in the next 90 or 120 days, the time for you to start looking for a home is now. The time for you to get pre-qualified with a reputable lender, such as Low VA Rates and our experts we have here, is now. Because when you find this home and you've got your agent, you want to make sure that you're in the best position to write an offer that seller is going to accept. Because the more work you do in the beginning with your loan officer and your real estate agent, the better off you are going to be positioned for that. So we're going to say, you know, sell our current home / you know, leave that lease, because I know some places have month-to-month leases. You don't want to get into a situation where you still have months of time left on your lease and you've got a mortgage payment. Puts people in a bad spot. So it's all about that timing that we're looking for. So since I'm out of space today, I got to get rid of these 3. And we're going to go on to number 4, which is an offer template. Now this looks at a couple things. We have, maybe this is to sell your current residence, which is always exciting and stressful. how's that real estate agent going to help you sell your house? What marketing techniques do they do? Do they just put it on the multiple listing service and wait for someone to come by? Or do they have a group of buyers that they work with that might be interested in your property? The other thing is you look at that. When they're structuring your offer, how do we want to make sure that we structure that offer so the real estate agent and the seller knows that you're legitimate? There's a key thing that we're going to look at today. Got to change colors for this one. We're going to look at the difference between a pre-qual and a pre-approval. That one's dead and stinking. Got it. Thanks, Lance. So, the pre-qualification is, hey, if you need to move really quick and you don't have time to send those asset and income validation documents to your VA expert loan officer you're working with, you can get a pre-qualification letter. That means it's all verbal and nothing is validated. And if the real estate agent on the seller side knows that, your offer may not get the same level of scrutiny or receptiveness as somebody that is a pre-approved borrower. That's when you've sent your pay stubs, your bank statements, we've reviewed your tax returns, we've pulled your tax returns from the IRS, and we've proved that your Social Security number is actually yours. Because we're going to make sure we validate the identity. This offer is going to have a better chance of getting accepted, and that's what we're talking about on those offer templates. And then number 5 down here that we're talking about today is be involved. I want to make sure we're checking on time. Remember, you are your own best advocate. Be involved. You can ask when you find your dream house, think about all of the time that you've spent. You've driven around in the car. You've looked at the neighborhoods. You found that big tree in the backyard. You've got a great patio to have a barbecue on. Be involved. If you want to speak with a selling real estate agent and let them know, hey, I'm working with a VA loan expert here at low VA rates. I am a pre-approved borrower. They have validated my income, my assets, and my credit, and we have an underwriter signed pre-approval letter. I'm the person that's going to be able to buy your seller's house so they can get on with life. That is a key thing. Let them know. Be passionate about how excited you are to buy that house that they want to sell. Guys, do we have any questions today? Nothing? All right. Hey, it's a safe weekend. College basketball is getting heated up, so please be safe. Don't break anything while you're watching sports this weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Low VA Rates, and we'll see you next Friday.